Right, guys, welcome again. Today I want to share with you 5 secrets if you want to hire or find a good photographer. Stay tuned. Yes, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Benjamin. And this is our series, Tales of a Ugandan Photographer. Thank you so much for tuning in, for subscribing. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. I want to bring more and more of this content to you guys. Share my experience with you, share some tips which will help you in your photography journey, and also if you're a client, to learn more about how this business works and how to get the best deals out of it. Yes, so today in this video, all I want to do is share with you 5 secrets, according to me, that will help you find and also hire a good photographer. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, this is probably the most important. You need to do your research. Yeah, like people say around here, like, make a research, you have to do your research. You need to find out about the kind of photographer you want to get, and I'll share with you just a few things. Number 1, you need to understand the style of the photographer you're picking. Now, all photographers in Uganda here have different styles. Yeah, there are those who have styles which are similar to others, but generally all photographers have a niche. So you need to know what's your kind of style, what style works for you. Photographers are like musicians. This musician sings a certain way, the other one sings a certain way. So you need to know what is your actual taste, what works best for you. What would you like to try? If you don't really have a test, you can also, maybe know what do you want to try out. So that is very important, because you don't want a situation where you've seen these photographers work and then you eventually meet them and you want to work with them, and then you're telling them, now you see, I want you to do pictures which look like this other photographer. Yeah, you guys, you also need to be serious. So before you hire a photographer, be sure that you are happy with their style, so that you don't have to make demands which are out of the photographer's reach. Yeah, that is very, very important. Secondly, you need to find a photographer who will understand your needs. Yeah, our clients have different kind of needs. You have specific needs, so you need to know your needs first, and then find out if this photographer can meet those specific needs. For example, you could want to do a photo shoot in your house, yeah, and yet this photographer they do not go to people's houses, they do not do photo shoots in people's bedrooms, so you need to be sure that this kind of photographer will meet your specific needs, and that will help you have the best sessions you want to have. So it's very important. Your needs could be location, your needs could be time. There's clients who want to shoot the whole day, and there are also photographers who cannot shoot the whole day. So you need to understand your needs and whether this photographer will meet your needs. That is tip number 2. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yes, the next tip is also as important. This is character. Yeah, if you want to find a good photographer, you also want to find a photographer with a good character, yeah, with a good sense of humor, someone you're going to have a good experience with, because it's not entirely all about the pictures, but it's also about the experience you get while you're shooting, while you're working with this photographer, that is equally as important. So I think it's very important that you maybe give them a call prior, have a word with them. You get a feel of who this person is, because on your wedding or your shooting session, you don't want to have a lot of friction. You need to have some kind of rapport, so you will know this person's character. Are they aggressive? Are they, do they have a sense of humor? Do they speak badly? Because you don't want to have that kind of photographer, trust me. So that is something you need to check into. Give them a call, find out, get to know who they are, get to know, a few things here and there. That is very important. Number 4. Now, this one is very important, very, very important. Price. Yeah. Price is very important, guys. Yeah. So you need to find out these prices, yeah, because it should fall into your budget, yeah. If a photographer is charging ridiculous rates, that is not going to work for you. If you're always working on a budget, you need to find someone who is going to actually fit into your budget, yeah. However, I also need to warn you that if prices are very low, it might also affect the quality of work, because price and quality are normally on a scale. If the price is very high, yeah, you will also have what not all the time anyway, but you know what I mean. Good photographers are actually quite pricey, so you might want to find a good range, yeah, a good range, value for money, that's the word. But also keep in mind that if you're all about the price, then you might not get the kind of quality or the value you actually want, because terrible pictures normally would come at a very, very, those things of simanya, me I have a guy, I know a guy who can do it for cheaper. We hear those things, and then people end up having funny pictures, simanya what. So I am warning you, the issue of price is very important, but you should also be ready to make a sacrifice. If you want the good work, you're going to pay for it. Okay. Finally, last but not least, if you've taken all these tips and all these steps, and you've actually met and found a good photographer, you need to book early. I emphasize this time and time again, like you need to book early enough. Some of you would probably ask, how early? I think as early as the idea comes to your mind that you want a photo shoot, you want to do your wedding, you want to do your kwanjula, name it, you need to book as early as possible. The moment you know you want to do a shoot, you need to book, because let me give you guys a point blank, like good photographers are always being booked out. They are selling like hot cake. So if you do not book early, you're likely going to land on some random photographer out there. Yeah, you will be lucky to find a good photographer who's not booked. Yeah, so booking early will secure your date, you will secure your experience and everything. So guys, our dear clients, tubagala nnyo, we love you very much. Yeah, but these are some of the tips that are going to help you book your next photographer, your good photographer. Yeah. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please let me know. Please don't forget to share this video. If you've enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll be releasing more of this content for you guys. Thank you, and see you next time.